David, I'm guessing you probably couldn't dream it up much better than that.
Not at all. That was a amazing moment for everything to come into fruition like that, for sure.
You described walking off, you hit the three, and not many people get that feeling where you can beat your chest for a second.
Those type things, no amount of money you can have that replicate that moment right there. Being in such a special place in Cincinnati, and Fifth Third Arena, best arena in the world, surrounded by great teammates and coaches that allow me to be in the position I am right now. When I look back at, when I'm old at the end of my life, I'm gonna hold that moment right there up high for sure.
Landers, as a teammate, what was it like to see him get to experience that and kind of be in the ring for it?
I told him earlier in the game, like, it's crazy we only got to play together for 1 year. Seeing him go to work behind the scenes, to work on the scenes, man, it was a pleasure. It was an honor for me to be able to witness that. I'm not even gonna lie. I just love being his teammate.
Could you have ever imagined when you got here 3 years ago that it would go the way that it did, and you could tell the ovation before the game meant a lot to you, and then you get to go out like that with the kiss of the Seapaw and walking off?
Yeah, coming here throughout COVID, one of the most turbulent times ever. Through coaching changes, through different changes, and being where we were then to where we are now, 20 games, with so much more to grow as a program. It's an amazing feeling. I'm glad that I was here at this time during this 3 years through this pivotal change. I just pride myself not only just being a good player, but more importantly, leaving the program better where I found it. So I'm glad the body of work and the environment that I've been put in.
Was there any different feelings today going into this game compared to any others as a Bearcat, or was it just kind of trying to keep everything in perspective going into this moment?
Yeah, it was early game, so we stayed in the hotel, so everything felt normal until I got here and just feeling the love. It kind of all hit me when I was contrasting before the game.
I know you guys still have a whole weekend to play and hopefully more after that, but David, how can you explain the growth that you feel like UC basketball has made from when you first got here to now with Wes Miller as the coach?
Well, Coach West, is second to none in terms of his genuine love, and he embodies the fact that you can mix character and morals and ethics and also be a big-time coach. And he did kind of coach, he's newer, but at the same time, he old-fashioned in the sense that he want to grow the program organically. He want to be where players 10, 15 years from now be able to come back and be proud of the work they did. And sometimes it'll take longer when you do it that way because you're doing it the right way. But it's been a pleasure to play for him and just to see the growth from the program from when I first got here to now.
David, you've impacted this program in many ways, on and off the court. We've seen it here in the community with how you go out and get involved. Just talk about how special this city has been for you, obviously, making that transition.
This city is very special. They embrace me, and each and every day, I wake up with such a joy and gratitude to be here that I'm just overflowing with the fact that I just need to pay it back. Because the city have given me so much. Whether if I'm in there in Fifth Third, whether if I'm downtown getting something to eat, I just feel that love. And, I'm not entitled to that love, but they give me that love. So, not only now, but going forward for the rest of my life, I'm going to continue to pay it back and be a great alumni after this year is over.
David and Landers, every coach talks about wanting a full 40-minute effort in college basketball. Safe to say you played a full 40 minutes today. Why is that, do you think, both of you, so important going into the tournaments?
It's great. Well, one, win number 20 on the horizon, so that kind of is the elephant in the room. And when you have 20 wins on your record and you have a win going to the tournament, you build some confidence and you build some momentum. So that was crucial for us going into the game that we'll probably play Friday, I believe. And if we follow that with a great week of work, then we'll come in there prepared.
Landers, how much, I remember going back into the summer, you guys were picking sides for a pickup game, and you were giving him the business about Memphis just running double teams at him and, trying to take him off his game. How much has your friendship grown? And we've seen multiple times this year, there are games where you're both neck and neck up into the 20s and scoring. We saw that again today. How much does he make you better?
Man, honestly, in an organization, to have somebody like him, like to push you every day, texting you, like keeping you up when you're going through hard times and just being there no matter what, even besides basketball, man, it's amazing. Like, he pushed me to be a better man on and off the court, and I'm grateful, man. I can't even lie to you.
Landers, the 97 points, was that as simple as shots were falling, or was there something you guys did different today on offense?
I feel like shots were just falling. I mean, the first times we played them, I feel like it was a low-scoring game in the 50s because the shots weren't falling. And today just showed the other side of what happened when our shots are falling.
Shots weren't falling in the second half, but you guys got to the rim and got points up that way. Was that just something organically, like, okay, they're playing us a little different, closing out harder, let's attack downhill?
Yeah, it's no point in just standing there to keep jacking them up if we're not making it, or if that's their game plan to run us off the line. Just take advantage of the situation in front of you and just try to capitalize on it.
Landers haven't seen Dave's Day today. Is that something that might interest you in the next year?
Say it again, my fault. I'm sorry. What's the question?
Would you like to have Dave's Day, like, you know,
Next year.
next year?
Oh man,
He's trying to trap you.
I know.
Yeah, yeah, it's
I know.
one
I
of
know.
those silly things media.
If I'm fortunate to get along and have a great career like he did, then I would love to have the game that he had to go out on.
So you'll be back next year.
Undecided. It's undecided. It's in the air for sure though.
Any other questions? Thanks, guys.
Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you.
Thank you guys.
Appreciate it.